This is a re-upload of my old PHENOMSOUND tutorial. If you want some fresh and modern sound design tutorials, feel free to visit my channel and find some more fresh stuff over there. I'm waiting for you there, and thank you so much for watching this video. Hey guys! Welcome back to PHENOMSOUND tutorials. I hope you've already missed me, just as I've got a fresh sound for you. I think it sounds pretty similar to the talented Iran producer called Sultan. Let's take a look at it. Here's the sound by itself. Let's load the initial preset, and the sound is based on the wavetable called Sweep 20. Let's raise the octave up by 1 and use the band plus-minus warp mode. Move the level all the way down and let's drag and drop the first LFO to the wavetable position and move it down. Drag it to the warp mode and to the level. Okay, it sounds like this. Let's draw the curve of our LFO. And a bit of variation on the second part. And set it to a 1.5. Let's add some noise, drag the first LFO to the level and set it up like this. The noise type is going to be the bright noise. Set pitch at around 70%. Okay, it gives us a bit more high end on this sound and it's pretty cool. Okay, the filter that we are going to use is called the flanger minus. Set cutoff at around this position. We will set it up more carefully in a few seconds and move the resonance all the way down. Set drive at 30%. Drag the first LFO to the resonance and set it at 3 o'clock. Now we are going to set up the cutoff of the filter. Let's trigger that. Let's find out the best position for the cutoff of the filter. Okay, I think that 89 sounds pretty good. Let's stop at 89. Okay, let's move to the FXs, enable the hyperdimension, move the mixes all the way down and drag the first LFO to the mixes. Set it at this position and the same for the second mix. Gives us a nice white sound. Let's turn on the distortion and make sure that it's a soft clip and move the first LFO to the drive. Set it at 12 o'clock. Okay, let's enable the filter and set it to the flanger plus. Set the cutoff at about this position and the resonance at 20%. Set the drive at 45% and move the first LFO to the cutoff. Let's also find out the best position for the cutoff. This works just fine. Okay, we are pretty satisfied at this point. Now let's add some EQ. Like this, move the LFO, set it almost at 12 o'clock. Raise the gain a bit. Move the first LFO to the frequency. Set it up like this and set gain at minus 13 decibels. So our sound now sounds worse, but there is one magical thing called multiband compression. Let's turn on the compressor and turn on the multiband compression. Cool. I like the multiband compression. I guess it has a pretty similar algorithm to the one that OTT compressor has. And thanks Steve Duda for adding this amazing compression to the Serum. I highly recommend you to use it in every your sound. And let's finally add some reverb. Switch to plate. Set size at 9 o'clock. Move the pre-delay all the way down. Set low cut in this position and high cut at 1 o'clock. And let's make it wider. Yeah, this sounds just fine. And one final touch. Let's go to the Matrix tab and add some fake vibrato to our sound to make it more alive. Set the LFO to and the master tuning over here. Set the second LFO up like this. Set it to 1/16 and set the pitch affection to 1. 1 works just fine. It doesn't ruin the harmony of your sound, so the actual pitch stays at the same level, but it makes your sound more alive and of course gives it a slight vibrato. It is absolutely great. And for compression, it is a bit boring without the tuning. Yeah, with vibrato it sounds more alive. Cool. We can always play with the cutoff and the resonance of the first filter. Actually, it can last forever because it's all up to you and your creativity. Actually, yeah, this sounds nice as well. We have done for now with this sound. Let's move on to the post-processing. Here I've used the multiband compressor, parametric EQ2, fruity chorus, transient processor, a bit of reverb, and this track is routed to the second one with a minor post-procession, so I could put another tracks through this insert as well. Here I have the Valhalla Uber mod, Valhalla Room, EQ. I've got the high frequencies and a bit of mod, Fab filter Saturn with a bit of saturation over here. Also, I've used Isotope Ozone 5 EQ to cut everything under 100 Hz and everything over 1600 Hz. And finally, I've used the Isotope Ozone Maximizer for the limiting. Okay, and this is pretty much it. Hope you like this sound and maybe you will get something more interesting out of it. Thank you guys so much for your attention and support. Stay tuned to PHENOMSOUND tutorials. Have a good day and see you later.